You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different, man?
Like, comment, and subscribe.
We're serious. We're playing Pokemon Erudition, I think it's called. Originally called Pokemon Academia. Hopefully we'll get to name our character, but right now, though, we're playing this dimension. So we can basically get to, well, do something. This is temporary, though. We will play it once in a while, because we gotta do the other game dimension, so, there, just so you know. Yeah, F81C, yep, confirm choice, actually exit, yep. Yep, Z, use the pause. D, to open the ready menu, okay. Q, to press, okay, yep. Turbo mode, we all know, gotta go fast and all that. Scrolls, menu, yep. Scrolls, yep. Same deal. M, learn more, okay. N, use some battle for a full log. W, press the quick save, alright. Thousands of years ago. Alright. Ancient times. Please, don't ever do this, sire. My lord, please! Have we not given you everything you ever asked for? We've been loyal to you for centuries. Fellowship are your very most faithful followers ever. We killed our own unborn children for this. Our blood, sweat, and tears, nor soul that makes this very land flourish. None of it is what the destruction will cause. You can never fathom what we have seen in the future. Whatever is foretold to me, your actions can only bring death and mayhem to all of us. What the hell more can we do to fix that? We haven't done anything. You're probably the one causing this mess. How do we fix it anyway if you're telling that true? We only wish they send a alongside of 16. It's what we all worked every day towards. Our very entire lives. Our parents as well, our grandparents, and their grandparents, our grandparents, all that. Has all of their striving for nothing? You heartless dragon? Orcheus has made their decision. It's for your own good, I'm afraid. For the good of the universe as well. Your people must always continue to learn as the 16 do. Even gods can never be arrogant enough to believe they know everything in life. We did not ever know the consequences of your ascension before. We know of them now, so we're fixing our mistake. Dissension cannot ever be. Pokemon must be eliminated. Oh nah, they're really doing it. We're all gonna die. Xerneas, please help us all! We're innocent, honest! We didn't murder any children! Where's our purpose anyway now? How will we ever ascend to the glory? 7 years ago. After ancient times with... Call it what it is, the crisis we gotta deal with. Something has to be done immediately. The ghost without saying, you fool. No. The ghost without saying, you fool. Look around you here, you idiot. Senior is dying. It's been dying on us for a long time now. We kept the worst at bay for a while, for as long as we could. We have to admit the golden years are all over for us for good. Promises we all made to the people have been broken as well. We're about to get deported from our own spots as leaders. And they're turning on us as well for good reason too. We have no choice. The operation must happen now. Yes, Supreme Leader, I will follow your orders. As I always agree. You can't be serious with that situation. I thought we put this idea to bed already. We all voted to not do it. Operation Migration will transform the entire world in ways we can't predict. It's dangerous. Every region on the planet will be affected ecologically and economically as well if we push forward, and will be attacked by all regions. We have no clue what the consequences could be. I understand why you would want to do this, but this isn't the way. Breeding efforts have failed over and over again. This is humiliating on my part. I should have never trusted a woman to do the job. This must have happened for me too. I actually Senior needs all to move forward, faster than before. Our Pokemon population must be drastically increased no matter the cost. Our crops are withering, people are immigrating elsewhere at alarming rates. There's barely any people living here. Jobs are low and cost of living is too high for words. These are the kinds of things that eventually lead a population to revolt, just like the Americans are doing right now. And that will never happen on my watch as a true leader. Unlike that Trump guy and all the other presidents. Sinner needs Pokemon as much as it needs a strong leader. I intend to deliver both on the matter. Whether or not anyone disagrees with my decisions, I cannot ever, in good faith, continue working by your side if you deal with the situation. Consider yourself dismissed, Private. This obsession will be the end of you one day, Galhar. You know that, right? Watch your tongue, Ligoria. I could legally put you in jail if you said that. If anyone else spoke to me like that, they'd also be locked up in Cronian prison immediately. You should tread very lightly now on that you're no longer under my employ. What happened to the brilliant man I once admired and wanted to help out? I only see his shadow of who he was now. May the 16th have mercy on us all today. Yep. It's time, General. Do it. Yes, Supreme Nita. Inform the Rangers as well. Operation Migration is a go. First stop of all things, Kanto, the best of the best. I have connections there who can actually help us out with our efforts. For good Sinner, we must be aggressive no matter the cost. We must be vigilant, cruel, evil. We must succeed no matter the cost, by any means necessary. That also means if you have to take the Pokemon right out of the poor hands of people and trainers, so be it. And give them compensation though. I'm not that evil. Understood, sir. Those consequences like Gloria spoke of are exactly what I'm after, I'm afraid. Get to the lab now, Smith, before I get to whipping you. We had to work to do immediately. I'm concerned for the human race. I've been awaiting your arrival. What would our very current Paldeanas and our relations? I was praying to Kyogre that your very trip would go similarly. I'm Professor Ginko. I'm sure you actually noticed, Sinnoh is going through interesting times. Pokemon are extremely scarce in Sinnoh for a very, very long time. And I thought about moving a while back to Kanto. Operation Migration changed that whole situation. I'm able to pay my taxes. Supreme Leader Garo conversely collected his Pokemon Rangers to round up much Pokemon around the globe to bring to Sinnoh. Some people are very thrilled by this, but plenty are displeased from the other regions. People outside Sinnoh are even more displeased with this matter, as you already know, and want to attack us and end our lives. Your homeland of Paldea has been the only region to ever block Garo's efforts so far successfully. Your leader stated any Sinnoh leader abduction poor Pokemon will be considered an act of war and they will be executed. Understandable response, and I cannot deny that, and I agree with it. The core factions of Sinnoh have all clashed opinions on the very subject we gotta deal with. The Pokemon Rangers are only muscle behind the migration situation, largely only loyal to Garo. Team Fortune has made our sun in their eyes and to boost their economy. Team Autonomy is furious at the very ecological chaos that's going on, and unethical Pokemon catching practices, which everyone is agreeing with on the matter. Team Unity is neutral of all this matters. They're more focused on fair labor practices and Sinnoh. Fellowship of the Ascendants seem to actually be ecstatic about the very operation. For all of us, some reason though. Okay, so we got a capitalist, a cult, an evil one at that, probably doing May stuff. Some people talking about legal rights and all that. Then we got farmers doing their own thing. So yeah, but some also be excited about Operation for some reason. I gotta admit. I don't ever know if Operation Migration was the best choice for any of us, but I do see it as one of the very greatest research opportunities in all Pokemon history. Never before had so many lived in one place. The very resurgence of Pokemon throughout the region seems to actually spark that incredible scientific endeavors we gotta deal with. Researchers on Neon Island recently discovered something very amazing. Incontestable proof of other dimensions in our lights, just like it was proven recently. There's still much we don't ever know, and we haven't really learned how to cross over to other dimensions ourselves yet. What did we ever do is that there are many Pokemon in some of those dimensions. Those features have managed to actually harvest the DNA of a few exponential Pokemon by literally taking their organs apart once in a while, or their scales. They used to develop genes that let Pokemon are mentioned evolve into unusual exponential forms. The latest craze all regions want for those who can actually afford them. Those experiments cause something very strange I'm very worried about. We're calling them writs or anomalies. We can talk about those later on. For now, let's all talk about you instead, young man. How do you identify yourself? I'm sorry, but I'm going blind in my old age and my doctors are still trying to do LASIK on me. I'm a boy. And, oh yeah, Arcus would give me this matter. I've gotten your name of all things. Your papers got legally torn up by some government official who's angry about you for some reason because of your bloodline. What was again, though, just to be a refresher? Mason. It's Mason. Oh, so you're Mason. Yep, that's me. Mason, you were sent to me as the very top of your class in Archer Academy in Mezagoza. What was your focus in school? Design new tech? Pokemon communication. Yep. Pokemon communication is so interesting. I'm actually sure you'll be able to better understand the wants and needs of all Pokemon throughout the region. You also get a tiny boost to your Pokemon's sound type moves. In that side of science, do you have any other expertise I heard about? Station organization or reception? Our reception, reservations, and organization? That will certainly come in handy for us throughout your journeys. Sometimes you'll need to convince many people to see your side of things and actually join your cause. Oh yeah, and when your Pokemon use psychic type moves, there'll be a tad more oomph behind them. Lastly, what was your birth sign again? Obviously, Zekrom. It's Zekrom. Storms. Excellent, your birth sign gave you life in subtle ways. Difference which of 16 watches over you. Now our first endeavor will be to set up the lab. Of course, get settled in to provide employee housing first. I live next door to you. This village is sparsely populated by anyone, but we'll be putting it on top of the map soon enough. The world of dreams of adventures with all Pokemon waits. Come visit me when you're ready to get started. Okay, let's see. How do I check my studies? What do you want to see? View studies, language. Know about Pokemon language and communication. This Pokemon in the world may try to communicate with you. Okay. When sometimes puts are slightly stronger. Negotiation. Yep. Pokemon trade to you. Always hold items. Okay. Pokemon second type moves. Okay. What? Wrong one. Alright. You know a lot about negotiation actions. You may get bonuses during negotiation events. You can boost your Pokemon spirits to make them become happier faster. Pokemon trade to you. Always hold item. Okay. That's good. Okay, let's boot up the PC. Oh, 5 Pokeballs. Okay, first of all, I think I need to change the settings a little, make it a little louder. Yeah, that'll do. Let's open my boxes. Yep, a pair of running shoes. Yep. Oh, empty bottle. Okay. Let's see what else. We gotta look around. Nope. Let's look in people's drawers. I'm sure it's not a crime. And then what else we gotta do with capitalist? That's not good. Hold on, my mom's calling over here. Okay, so we got a capitalist, a cult, an evil one at that, probably doing nice stuff. Some people talking about legal rights and all that. Then we got farmers doing their own thing. So yeah, but some also be excited about Operation for some reason. I gotta admit. I don't ever know if Operation Migration was the best choice for any of us, but I do see it as one of the very greatest research opportunities in all Pokemon history. Never before had so many lived in one place. The very resurgence of Pokemon throughout the region seems to actually spark that incredible scientific endeavors we gotta do it. Researchers on Neon Island recently discovered something very amazing. Incontestable proof of other dimensions in our lights, just like it was proven recently. There's still much we don't ever know, and we haven't really learned how to cross over to other dimensions ourselves yet. What did we ever do is that there are many Pokemon in similar to those dimensions. Those features managed to actually harvest the DNA of a few exponential Pokemon by literally taking their organs apart once in a while, or their scales. They used to develop genes that let Pokemon are mentioned evolve into unusual exponential forms. The latest craze all regions want for those who can actually afford them. Those experiments cause something very strange I'm very worried about. We're calling them writs or anomalies. We can talk about those later on. For now, let's all talk about you instead, young man. How do you identify yourself? I'm sorry, but I'm going blind in my old age and my doctors are still trying to do LASIK on me. I'm a boy. And, oh yeah, Arcus would give me this matter. I've gotten your name of all things. Your papers got legally torn up by some government official who's angry about you for some reason because of your bloodline. What was again, though, just to be a refresher? Mason. It's Mason. Oh, so you're Mason. Yep, that's me. Mason, you were sent to me as the very top of your class in Archer Academy in Mezagoza. What was your focus in school? Design new tech? Pokemon communication. Yep. Pokemon communication is so interesting. I'm actually sure you'll be able to better understand the wants and needs of all Pokemon throughout the region. You also get a tiny boost to your Pokemon's sound type moves. In that side of science, do you have any other expertise I heard about? Station organization or reception? Our reception, reservations, and organization? That will certainly come in handy for us throughout your journeys. Sometimes you'll need to convince many people to see your side of things and actually join your cause. Oh yeah, and when your Pokemon use psychic type moves, there'll be a tad more oomph behind them. Lastly, what was your birth sign again? Obviously, Zekrom. It's Zekrom. Storms. Excellent, your birth sign gave your life in subtle ways. Different switcher of 16 watches over you. Now our first endeavor will be to set up the lab. Of course, get settled in to provide employee housing first. I live next door to you. This village is sparsely populated by anyone, but we'll be putting it on top of the map soon enough. The world of dreams adventures with all Pokemon waits. Come visit me when you're ready to get started. Okay, let's see. How do I check my studies? What do you want to see? View studies, language. Know about Pokemon language and creation. This Pokemon in the world may try to communicate with you. Okay. When sometimes boots are slightly stronger. Negotiation. Yep. Pokemon trade to you. Always hold items. Okay. Pokemon second type boots. Okay. What? Wrong one. Alright. You know a lot about negotiation actions. You may get bonuses during negotiation events. You can boost your Pokemon spirits to make them become happier faster. Pokemon trade to you. Always hold item. Okay. That's good. Okay, let's boot up the PC. Oh, 5 Pokeballs! Okay, first of all, I think I need to change the settings a little to make it a little louder. Yeah, that'll do. Let's open my boxes. Yep, a pair of running shoes. Yep. Oh, empty bottle, okay. Let's see what else. We gotta look around. Nope. Let's look in people's drawers. I'm sure it's not a crime. And then what else? We gotta deal with capitalists. That's not good. Hold on, my mom's calling over here. Alright, and let's go down. Alright, bring the fridge. Oh, XYClan. I did remember going to Universe for some ice cream. Yeah. Turn TV. Which episode of Pants on Fire? Each episode has contestants compete to see who can get away with telling lies most successfully. Okay, learn some deception. I want to watch more TV. I love watching TV, I'll admit. It's you. Right on the door's closed for repairs right now. After Kyogre and Groudon came over, for some reason destroyed it. No other reason to go this way anyway. Let's see. Go reset residence. Okay. For sale, only 1,000 price haunted warehouse property for dreams. Oh my goodness. Their landlord interested in purchasing this species of circle building. They don't look old enough to read a real estate type anyway. Last guy even though alright, but I did already promise to Mr. Ginko anyway. But he's taking this very sweet time partying up the cash he owes me. This probably won't be long. In fact, I got plenty of buyers lined up. Yeah, of course I do, and I'm not lying. Lots of BuzzFeed and technically he's running out of time. Oh yeah, we both know you're lying under ours. Yeah. Learn from me? I guess you can learn a few things from the birds. Oh, it's you, welcome, young Mason. How was your trip? It was a blast. Glad to hear it, my good man. I know the oceans between here and Paldea can be very rocky, especially when you're seasick, boy. It must be strange being so far from your very family. Imogen lives here with me, and I can't imagine her ever being anywhere else in my life. Someday I'll travel the world. Right now I'm happy to be in Bismuth Village. What the? Such a pleasure to meet you, young Mason. I do hope your exit won't be too soon, my darling daughter. Oh, she's a girl. She's a daughter, okay. I thought wife for a second. So yes, I know home is light years away for you, and I have my family and you don't, but I have plenty of things for you to do that will actually keep you occupied and not think about them one bit, even though you're probably gonna lose them for death. For obvious reasons, though, you couldn't bring Pokemon along on your trip from Paldea, being a big pain in the butt, but with all us being at the brink of war and all, so you'll need to take a Pokemon with you. 3 choices wait upstairs for you. Wish I could actually offer all 3 up for you, but I need them for all future plays that are working for me. Still, as the first to ever join me in my cause, you get first pick. Follow me, please. Alright. Well, I know how much is them. Each one is special in its own way in life. Choose the one that feels right to you. And don't ever worry about this, though. These Pokemon are rare enough, you can still catch more in Sinner if you ever search hard enough. What the? Okay. Charmander. Rowlet, okay. Final one I can't remember. Mudkip. I was right, Mudkip. But we're choosing Charmander. Mr. Charmander. I'll be right. Oh, next choice you made. Knowledge grows 1 experience. Yep, okay. Certain accomplishments will earn you XP that you can spend in the studies menu. Each reach 10 XP points with a study, and you'll become an expert, which comes with various perks. Well, now I have something else for you to do. This is the Pokedex. As you see and catch many Pokemon, we'll scan them and generate much data about them. There are nearly almost 1,000 species here now. It's been rolled to our very wishes that you fill your very Pokedex completely with as much information on them as you can. Well, let's see, I got Rex the Charmander. Oh no. Oh no. I don't need an adamant nature, I need a modest nature. Well, Overseers, we'll be right back. We're back, Overseers, and let's get back to 35. Well, we got the stat we wanted. Turns out the rating stat I didn't check right. We're meant to check the first number, then the second number is how much it gets. Okay. That was on me. We made a mistake. But I'm not gonna complain. Let's talk. Take your Pokedex, young man. Alright? So your Pokedex. So giving you a Pokemon a Pokedex. Not a quid pro quo. There are still some loose strains in regards to setting up our very laboratory. Particularly I don't ever own a property yet. Which that should have been stated before you joined me. Well, we have a major donor in Slim Town. He's very reclusive these days. He's so adamant we pick up his very donation personally instead of him just delivering it to us. I got myself and all, but I'm actually working on a new gadget for you that's very important that you'll need. So please just head north to Slim Town and find Caliban for me. We'll be renovating that building in no time at all. And don't worry, his friend Dante's doing good too. Yep, new quests and fundamentals. Before we go out there, I definitely think it'd be a good idea to get acquainted with your new Pokemon partner. The best way to do that is with a battle. Don't worry about this, go easy on you. I'm not gonna beat a total newbie. Alright. Yeah, Rowlet. Oh wait, now you're going to swine up, okay. I see you. Trying to actually make it a fight. Tripping on that T. What the? Attack miss! How do I miss scratch? That's a 100% accuracy move! Alright. Just explain. Beat first for Ginko? Yep, we did. Oh, so this isn't your first time fighting, I should have known. Oh, wow, you are as good as the Academy said you were. Even with a brand new Pokemon on your side. One more thing out there, you can press Z and about to use strong agile styles. Strong styles boost damage, accuracy, status, effect, chance. Healing moods and stat changing modes, but Pokemon moves slower. Meant easier and get hit by harder attacks. Recoil. Agile style speeds up Pokemon. Prevents flinching and lowers recoil damage. Attacks will make strong Pokemon flinch easily. But damage, dealing, healing, and stat changing moves are weaker than before. Choose a style the Pokemon has to master move first of all things. Remember this happens by leveling up to master TM, TR, SM, move, tutor, or egg move. It needs a cedar mastery. You can see everything you need to know about styles of battle. Now let's heal up your poor Pokemon before you head out. Take this XP out too. You can toggle it on or off if you really want experience to be spread across your very whole team. It's all on by default though. That's good. Okay, go on, Mason. It's time for you to actually head north to Slam Town and meet with our very benefactor. I'll be here working on another tool I actually give you. Okay, let's talk to you, Swine. I'm sorry I whooped you so badly. Lynch, the Swine twitches his nose and tilts its heads. Crystal Spur, he wants to give you something. Okay, nice, Crystal. What's... okay. Swine, okay. Glad I knew what he was talking about. What the... oh. Okay, I guess we talk to you first. What do you want? Before you go, there's something that might ever be of interest to you recently. Do you know anything about mythical Pokemon Dancy? A little bit, yeah. I mean, Gen 6, I believe. Had a whole movie with Yveltal and Xerneas. I think they all debuted that day, except for Zygarde. That Zygarde debuted in, well, you know, the anime, not the movie. Yeah, but a little bit. It's mutated carving that's comprised of diamonds and jewels, and it's pink. There's evidence that one has just been roaming around Sinnoh. Be on the lookout for loose jewels on the very ground and collect them in this jewel case. Okay, you've collected enough of them for me. I think we'll be able to harness the very power and summon the Dancy here. When you collect 100 jewels, I can help you summon the Dancy. Alright, you take jewel case, okay? Register jewel case, press D to see your registered items. Alright. Thanks. Thanks, OG. What the? A portal? Oh, whoa, I haven't ever seen an anomaly abyss before yet. There was one a few years back before that day, but first one. But I was never here for it yet after that. When the Neon Island scientists began their experimental experiments on the anomalies, started appearing all around the center. The general consensus is that they're all windows into other dimensions, but we haven't really figured out how to actually see through them yet. Also, let alone enter them safely. They only appear for a short time and then disappear. Just like that. Luckily you didn't hop in. See, when the first one happened here, no one believed the citizens of the village ever did that. But when another appeared in the Chromium City a year later, the Torcad was out of the bag. This was when Garl and the scientists all revealed their experiments and explained they all likely had led to the opening of these very rifts. They've also increased in frequency all the time as the years have passed. But the scientists assure us all that they're nothing to be concerned about at all, which we probably should be though. I still keep my eye on them though if you need to. We certainly still have much to learn in life. Off you go then to my unpaid labor for you. Yep, I know. I could burn the guy. Oh, healing crystal, okay. Well, I haven't checked it out, but that's what I'm just saying though. Okay, yep. You know, start device. Yep. I don't really like floating anymore. What the? Who the heck are you? Daly, is that you? No, you're Hemlock. Hey again, Professor. Hello there, I'm Professor Hemlock. I've heard you were gone working with my colleague, Mr. Ginko. In my very opinion, he tends to be very forced for the trees in my life. I'm a botanist, so I actually know a thing or two. I know Ginko has done Pokedex of all things. The Pokemon are the only things for researching and certain that we need to do. Let me give you this berry dex. There's one berry too. Hey, doing it. Okay, yep. That's good. Find me at the Ecological Lab in Caston Town. Did you fill out your berry dex well? They might give us an advantage in trying to find a very rare Pokemon. That Pokemon? I'm trying to catch it. Okay, let's start with you. What do you think of this? A Pokemon located in the wilderness. I'm scoping out some big locations to make my business dream come true. But if the right offer came up, I'd probably be willing to set up a shop in a small town somewhere too instead. Why don't you take these for, a bribe, you know? 10 Pokeballs, I'm not going to complain. And remember me if you ever stumble upon some prime real estate. Yep, I will. Okay. Got your berries, yep. Yeah, we gotta replant them. Oh dang, we don't have to fertilize anymore on top, okay. Get your berry, there you go. Plant the berry as well if you need to. And water to make sure that's one berry, it's good. Yep. And let's check these, and this one as well. Nope, nothing. Oh my. Pokemon had many unusual types in center. Press M in battle to open more details including type fitness. Press N in battle to see the type and start changes of each Pokemon. Okay, okay. Okay, nothing here. Okay, no, nothing there. This. Oh, a blue apricorn, okay. I would have been okay with 2, but I guess 1's good enough. Yep. What the? No thanks, Squad. I'll deal with you later. Alright. Yep, there we go. Let's dodge this. Yep. Let's be safe. Nope, nothing there. Overall, I'm just excited. No chair, it's good. Let's talk to you, old man. Some people in this town think money is also very God itself, but not me. I'm a true religious man. Don't know much about the Gospel of Groudon yet. Kid here took a Groudon prayer bead. With enough of these little things, you'll actually be able to use a Shrine of Groudon too. Take a Groudon bead. Alright, but I'm glad for the Zodiacs happening. Like, I'm really glad for that. And let's see. Who are you? You've heard about Ability Records? No, where are those? They're the biggest and craziest in Sinner. Well, I guess genes are the biggest thing now. Ability Records are second biggest in the whole world. For the first time ever, you can teach Pokemon new abilities. They work just like TRs. Some abilities can be taught to any Pokemon, but others are more limited. Here, you can have one of this for first time use. Here, run away. No, thank you. Any Pokemon learn to move, run away. A Pokemon with run away can always flee successfully from a battle. Remember this though, ability records are very rare. Each one can only be used once. Obviously selective with which Pokemon you teach a new ability. Town school. I mean, we gotta teach the children, obviously. You are so late, young man. We're halfway through the lecture. Hold on, sir. I'm not a... Hush, you stupid moron. Why am I getting paid to teach kids anyway? Just take that seat over there and stop blabbering on, you new Gen Zs. Alright? What, you don't have your very nature guide either? Late and unprepared of all things, I smell a big F coming on. Here. It's in a nature guide? What the? Put a nature guide in your bag's gums pocket. Okay. Register nature guide and press D to see registered items. Okay. As I was just saying before that loser came in, some Pokemon are blessed with mild, super natures and powerful pure natures, but others are not so lucky in life. Pokemon field natures have no stat boost at all and should just be killed out of misery. Wimpy Pokemon get small decreases for all their stats, and pathetic Pokemon get a large decrease. And here endeth the third lesson that we should probably find a cure for. Knowledge grows to... Okay. If you were just sleeping or late like the Red Bozo, and you need a refresher on their special natures, feel free to ask your classmates instead who are actually present and paying attention and getting a good grade. I'm sure our library is Manchester Free as well. Or you could just open your damn nature guide and learn that way. If you wish to regain my good graces and aid me with something, come speak with me over here. Okay, we'll have to deal with a lot of this. Okay. Got a book with some natures. Consider read it. Yep. Search Pokemon for one main nature science and elsewhere. Some natures include poise, tense, alert, nutty, and wary. These won't give a stat decreases at all. The stat boost they do offer is quite small. Okay. Interesting books here. Okay, let's talk to you, Mr. Chungus. On a move maniac, I can help your Pokemon learn and learn moves. I collect character skills on the side too. They're largely remnants of pre-extinction center, but love this guard, drown to them, and find them in the water every day. If you bring me one, I'll teach your Pokemon to move. But I'm also looking to take my services elsewhere. Most kids these days at this school don't even have Pokemon yet. They don't have hard skills. Okay, until I find somewhere else more powerful, I'll keep my move making operation here. Got any hard skills on you, kid? Oh no? Don't ever forget to bring me hard skill if you ever want Pokemon to learn a new move. You can usually find them on Love Disc, and you can find those even with an old rod. And if you find somewhere I can actually work instead of here, in this garbage place, let me know. Okay, I've been assisting teachers here for a while now. The Supreme Leader's education materials are again too hard for me to ever bear. I mean, some of this stuff is like very cruel. Education is the only weapon left against misinformation, as they say. It shouldn't be a tool used for spreading it. I'm just not sure what else I can ever do, or go. Yep. Okay. I'll examine your struggles and but it's okay, it's good. Okay, chunk of recyclable plastic. I don't believe that Pokemon's nature is its destiny, no matter what the very textbooks say in life. It's stupid. My dad says half the stuff in there is all made up by the Rangers anyway. It'd be really great if someone could prove to me so I know for sure. Playing a Pokemon that has a nature with a move that proves they do have the opposite. Show me a Pokemon that knows Brave Bird. I'll give you something that will make that even stronger. I know the Machine Mart is planning on stocking a Brave Bird TM soon. They actually haven't done it yet. Some flying types learn on their own at higher levels. Corviknight, Decidueye, and Skarmory for sure. Alright. Natures are interesting indeed and all, but I'm actually more excited to learn about abilities. Guesses are a little more advanced than these newbies get. Do you know about the skill swap? It's Pokemon swap abilities during a battle. I'd love to see it in action. Could you bring me a Pokemon with skill swap? If you do, I'll give you a summon that will permanently change Pokemon's ability. Alright, let's talk to you next. Professor Blackwood says there are many strange natures in the center because of the very vile Tachyons or something like that. One of those stats doesn't change the Pokemon's stats at all. Could you show me a Pokemon with a dull nature? I'll give you a few minutes if you do that. Alright. Let's talk to Limo then. I don't think you would be over here. Oh look, good, a teacher's desk doesn't have an apple at her desk. Could you bring me a tart apple or sweet apple? No sticky apples, please. I work with kids. I really have to deal with more stick than I ever liked to in the first place since they're always covered in lime. Alright. No books here. Let's talk to you then, Blackwood. Ah, you would never have known had you actually attended from the beginning of the class. Our current curriculum is focused on natures. There are 5 pure natures here. They give bigger increases and decreases in stats than other natures. You can't use myths given your Pokemon. It's believed that these unusual natures exist due to unique biotech ions present in their Pokemon. I want to understand more about how biotechnologies are involved. If you could bring me a Pokemon with a pure nature, each per nature, I'll give you a charm. First, I'd like you to show me a Pokemon with a hot-headed nature. Alright. We'll have to deal with that later. Alright, let's see. Autonomy Inc? Team Mutual Aid Center. Pokemart. Please to buy some extra Pokeballs. Are you here to buy or sell? Buy? Oh my goodness, I might be cooked. Only 5, not worth it. Oh my goodness. Oh, I bet there are some serious goodies in this abandoned Poké Center out there. Hey kid, you actually want to know the skill that are most important in life. Bet you don't want to be a bum. I don't know what. Lying, cheating, stealing, killing people too. May sound a bit cynical and evil, but that's really how you ever get ahead of everyone else. Money, power, wealth, fame, it all comes from those same skills that we use. You know what, kid, I'm feeling very generous today. Want me to teach you a thing or two about lying? Sure, can't hurt. I mean, we'll need the criminal underworld to help us out too. Interception too? Okay. Don't use that power for too much evil out there. I'll legally have to kill ya. Okay, that's good. And let's see, let's check this house just for the fun of it, you know? Oh, hey. Which size do you think is worse? Poison is awful. It's worse. Getting poison is rough because it wears away at the Pokemon over time. Poison, slime, and steel types are all immune to it. However, here, take this. You'll need it. Status ailments aren't always as bad as though I gotta admit. There's one move that doubles the damage if your Pokemon is poison, burn, or paralyzed. I'll tell you what, though, kid. Show me some Pokemon who are dealing with statuses, and I'll give you a technical record that can teach one of your Pokemon that move. First, show me poison Pokemon. Oh my goodness, we'll have to deal with that. Empty bottle, okay. And let's rob this man's refrigerator. Yep, empty bottle again. Don't blame me, you little random stranger in your house. That's on you. And I'll watch your TV now for information. Turn TV, watch an episode of Came from Outer Space. It's not about aliens, but actually has some information to offer about meteors and planets. When a Pokemon gets first bite, it loses HP, increases damage. Oh, yep. Drowsy, sleep. Yep. Dream types. Yep. Oh, I skipped you on me. I'm sorry. I forgot you were an important NPC. Yeah, sorry. Alright. Let's go to the autonomy building next. Like, let's see these nice people. Alright. Oh, hey. I talked to all of you guys. Building is very important. That's why I like to rest. Maintaining good defense is very important too. Bring me a Pokemon along with who knows the rest, and I'll give you a team that lets Pokemon attack while they're asleep. Alright. So we can do this one faster. I got a real auto quest for you here. My father's so obsessed with fishing every day, he never ever makes time to see his own grandkids like he did with me. Him and I were never close either. We hated each other. He doesn't exactly agree with Team Autonomy's mission statement either, though. I really wanted him to be an absent grandfather too, like he did with me. He barely paid the bills for my medical records. Could you convince him to put down a pole and spend some quality time with his family? I'll give you a few gems if you ever could manage it. You'll find him by the little lake in town. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad this place is here, especially since Poké Center shut down recently. Use the machine there to heal your Pokemon. Team Tawny heals many people too. I feel much better after their free treatment for my cataracts. Some sort of herb they harvested from Yotrium Swamp. I'm feeling very better now, but it left me quite dehydrated. Could you bring me a lemonade? I'll give you something nice if you do. Oh my goodness, where? Okay. Big fridge. There's something good in there. Okay. Let's talk to you then. Are you surprised that Gar and his rangers even let places like this ever operate? It's because he knows it's very easy to monitor and identify the senders when they are in public. We haven't inspired enough fear in him to actually think of us as a big threat. Yet, you and your Pokemon should keep a sharp eye out. You're always watching us. You should be watching them too out there to keep an eye on them and see what they're doing. And I'd help you out if you did a few things with Team Autonomy. Okay, let's go. Chansey, I need you out of my way. Chansey, get out of the way now. Thank you. Some people just like to push you around. You gotta get mean. You can't go to display right now. Dealing with. Oh yeah, artists. It's good. Yeah, no. Okay, let me check this one. Pungent flower, okay. I don't know what we can do with that, but alright. Hey, old man, we gotta talk. Ready to chat with the fisherman? Yeah, let's talk. What's that? My foolish son said you get me to stop fishing? Bah! Negotiation, you have an edge in this conversation. Okay. Okay, first of all, this is more about your son. This is more about your son. Wait, no, that's wrong. I thought I was gonna say, like, this is more than about your son. We're so obsessed. Your grandkids miss you, that's good. I know, kid. I don't see them enough often, alright? I know I'm a deadbeat dad. That's why my wife divorced me. I only have so many years left in my very life after my old age broke my back. Fishing is my favorite hobby in life, and I love it. I just not even realize what's great about fishing. Well, how'd you get interested in fishing? My granddad taught me about it all the time. Say it's something I can actually show my grandkids. You're actually pretty smart, man. Don't know why I didn't think of that before today. There's simply too many interesting Pokemon for me to catch here. Okay, really? In Cilium Town? Believe it or not, kid, there are different types of Pokemon to be found in this lake alone. What could ever my grandkids get from spending time with me? I wasn't a very good father. He's definitely not telling them the good stuff about me. This is your second chance. I do wonder if I could be a better grandfather than I ever was a father in the first place. Well, why should I ever listen to you anyway? It's not about me. You're actually right for once. You're just delivering a message from my family. Okay, you convinced me, kid. You're smart. I should definitely be spending more time with my grandkids. Maybe I'm sharing this hobby with them too. You're right. I should have listened to that kind youngster. If they're ever at least a little more interested in it than my son was, that is, I hope. Alright. Why don't we talk to that family? Let's be able to do one quest at least. Wow, glad to overhear you talk some sense to my father. He can actually be extremely stubborn and very cruel. Part of why me and him aren't really so close. It'd be actually very good to quality time with him and my kids. Right, to Fire Gym. To Fresh Gym. Water Gym, okay. You giving me all the gems or? Yeah, okay. Okay, chunk recycle plastic. Okay. Nope, here. A book called the Team Economy Cookbook. Read it? Sure. The book must contain scribblings, nonsensical receipts for what ever appeared to be a very dangerous series of objects. Couldn't quite make heads or tails of it, but flipping through the pictures is interesting. Okay, no knowledge for me again. Wait, let me read these books. I might as well. A book called Major Vaccine Center. Yep. Team of Time bleeds on a leaderless society with absolute democracy. Okay, Democrats. Team Unity has more structures that focuses on ensuring the working class controls the means of production. Republicans, I guess. Team Fortune aims to develop wealth and expand the economy. No, this is definitely Republicans. That was just workers' rights. Guards Rangers maintain the status quo and serve as supreme leader, though some carry out many side jobs for the people. Those should be descendants seek to bring Pokemon back to center so they actually may ascend as gods. Okay, cult. That's definitely a cult. I feel like that should be checked. Like, no one's that stupid to leave a literal cult unchecked. Prevents a fisherman to go back to his family. What a good deed. Okay, I mean, I was just being nice. Okay, I'm missing this guy to show us his Pokemon. Did you know some Pokemon evolve when they love you enough? Okay, I'm watching TV. You turn TV. You watch an episode of Torpedo Tech. Each episode discusses business ideas, product development, and finances. Okay! Let's talk, kid. My Pokemon's not a baby anymore, neither am I. I'm grown up now. Kid, if you're not 18 or 19 or 20, then don't say you're a kid. Oh, I'm Delary, okay? Remember, burn the... Alright, you have Thunderwing! Good for you! Burn! Alright! Let's scratch him! Beat him up! You're burning alive! I was just running away like a little coward. I'm gonna let you kill yourself! Run away! You're not attacking! See, if you burn yourself, it's not my fault. Finally attacking. bro. Alright. It's over! You're done so! What was I expecting? You were gonna lose. Well, I'm still a baby at least. Yeah. You're the one who's actually a baby. Leave me alone. You humiliated my poor son in our own house. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Wait, what? Hold on. You have another child? Oh, goodness, I missed that. Okay, Ember, burn it down. Yes. All right. Oh no. No. That's not good. Okay, on the right side, we got some HP. Oh, shield her. Oh god. Oh, good shield there. We're not gonna win this one. Burn. All right. He's burned. All right. We have a chance. Don't roll out. Okay, you're level 5. You should never roll out. Sandstorm. Well, at least you're burned. That's good. Ember. Oh, paralyzed shoulder. Please. Oh my goodness. Oh god. Please. Don't let me lose. I'm begging here. I forgot you were fighting. I forgot you're also the guy that wants to fight. Honestly, it's kind of cool of you to defend your son, but he's the one that challenged me. To be fair, he got his own butt whooped. That was his fault. He got the belt to his behind. That wasn't my fault. It's like blaming the guy for making guns, when it's actually the shooter does the shooting. It's... but you know it. But jeez. Now you humiliate me too in front of my own son and my newborn child. I have to admit to you, Claire, have a strong bond with your Pokemon. Yeah, so don't... Interesting books here, yep. Let's see what you're gonna say now. You're the one who's a baby... Oh, yep. You want to plane. Oh my goodness. I'll be right back over... See this, you will meet a variety of factions in your travels around Sinnoh. Your actions will include your reputation with each faction. Stay on their good side and you'll be rewarded, but make them angry and they may shut you out. Alright. Well, it seems we're gonna have to run all the way there. That was not my intention, but we all gotta do what we gotta do. Alright, need you help me up, old man? It's only time to lock down our funding. Then we'll get to work on setting up our laboratory. Each Pokemon need healing? Yes, they do. Let's get back to fighting shape. Okay. Nope, nothing there. Hard to believe we'll have to run all the way back. But, that's what happens when you have a big event to deal with. No, leave me alone. Sorry, Solano. I won't be getting you. I'll be getting a Joltik. Yeah, I really... Joltik can be useful sometimes. Oh, yeah, it's a jump. Gotta deal with that. Nancy Jewel, yep. And now, we start running. Yep. Nope. And nope again. Nope. Alright. It's Porygon. Porygon stares at you. What do you want? I'm with the professor. Oh yes, right. Come in. Ginko told me to expect someone with a red hat. Didn't she really realize you'd be so young though? Don't freak out here. I'm not talking Pokemon. I'm not crazy like that Bill guy. I just hooked my Porygon up to my scary system to project my voice. Sinnoh's a very dangerous place now these days. Can never really take too many precautions to survive in this hellscape. Come in, we'll chat later. We'll check on you. Register Porygon and Pokedex. Okay, it's good. We got some Pokedex info. Get the jewel. Yep. 98, Cobble's house. Yep, nothing there. Hurry up! Come in, please! Don't let the germs get in. We don't want a wild Pokemon to follow you as well. Mason, yes, I'm Caliban. You probably heard of me, I'm very famous, of course. You know, some people think I've invented the PC network around here, but I just adopted it from Bill and Kanto, even though I don't like what they do with Pokemon. Like most other regions have. It wasn't really used much just by people who use Pokemon as status symbols. This is all before that horrible day, Operation Migration. After the trainer Boone and whom I had to do it, I'm suddenly one of their richest men, all sinner. That's despite my own network's fatal flaw. Unlike Bill's network, my PC doesn't automatically heal Pokemon. Anyway, you're probably wondering why I ever made you come out here all of a sudden. I haven't left my house much lately at all. Really, I gotta be honest here, I'm a shut-in. I got acute Pokephobia. Most Pokemon terrify me too much for words. I mean, one of them is a literal god of death, and the other was a literal giant Godzilla. So what am I supposed to do in that situation? I'm scared of them. Not all against like Porygon though, I actually understand. The rest so many are so powerful, and all the ones in Sinner, and Porygon and are littered with Biotachyons. What are those? I'm gonna be honest with you. Let me explain to you. These unusual particles are present in every Pokemon Center, whether they actually were born or bought here. We don't actually know the implications of what they do, but they actually terrify me a lot. That's why I'm funding your lab to do this. If I ever want to leave again and live my life, I need to better understand Biotachyons. And the only chance I have left of that is by consuming as much Pokemon data as I ever possibly can. Here, take this Mega Nugget. You'll need it. Mega Nugget. Yep, it's a Mega Nugget, okay? Purest form of gold you can ever find. Also, that should be more than enough to get your lab up and running. Okay. There's another thing you actually helped me with, Spray Kid. But you got to prove yourself out there. If you're strong and smart enough to catch 50 Pokemon, I know you'll actually be trusted with something sensitive. Very important, in fact. Come back when you've done that, and we can talk the next steps in life. Alright, yep. Okay. Fridge. Yep, there's one food in fridge. Okay, another empty bottle. Let's see. Nope. Plus protected if only you. Yeah, hacking computers, I'll learn that later. And let's look around the house. I mean, it's one of the things we're meant to do here anyway. We have a pool table, you found a book called The Hidden Treasures of Titanium Cave, yep. Legend has it that there is an ancient treasure hidden somewhere in Titanium Cave. Actually though, it was placed there by a very powerful Pokemon trainers before Pokemon went extinct long ago in Sinner. No one ever knows what sort of treasures were ever hidden there, but many have all sought the very potential fortune to no avail. Even Luffy could not get it. Alright? Another quest, you found a book about secret use of Porygon. Read! Alright! Porygon solutions have unusual brains that can interface with computers directly. This means that they can be programmed or even used for hacking. Alright, one hacking knowledge, alright! You found a book called Moist. That does not sound good, that sounds like a P. Diddy thing. As soon as berry plants grow, they should begin to dry out. To get the maximum yield a berry plant can offer, you'll need to water them regularly every day. Prepare a Wilmer pear with some mulch and paste and berries, and you'll have the very best results possible. Alright! Interesting books there. I mean, there was 4 interesting books. You can't give me another one? Okay, conductor. Alright. This is a picture guy, but let's block tight. Okay, that's not good. Okay, it's hard apple! Alright. Well, overseers, we got like 30 minutes on this, basically, or 40 or 50. So, we'll come back later for this. Peace out, and I appreciate ya.